Imagine the uproar if Facebook, TikTok, and Netflix were suddenly banned. I can hear it now. By God, what the hell am I supposed to do with my life? I don't know, Karen. Maybe go outside and fucking live. It's time to throw all the bullshit out the window and time to make your own damn rules according to the game you decide to play. So I think we need to discuss the title of the thumbnail, Fuck the Rules. And I'm by no means an anarchist, or not in a definite sense. What I want us to achieve here is to arrive at a point where we reject the paradigms of societal norms, or at the very least we can begin to examine them, to turn them over and see the whys, the hows, the whens, and whos of why we do the things we do. And you could ask, well, why is this important? How does breaking the rules of society make me a better man? And here's my answer. If you're playing a game and getting along pretty well according to the current rules, how are you going to feel if I suddenly change them? Or how would you react if you found out some of the rules are simply there to distract you from getting better at the game? You, in essence, are the unknowing rat chasing the rules, or the cheese in this case, while I have the key to the bank where all the cheese piles up. The rules of society keep us distracted with another shot of bourbon and a 12-pack while we slobber over the next football game. And we argue with a friend over trans athletes. And then we go home and we masturbate ourselves to sleep, either figuratively or literally. And again, I'm not suggesting that all distractions are bad. I love OU football. I seriously enjoy a good Netflix series, and any man that doesn't enjoy some downtime, well, he's probably a lunatic. But I can't help but believe that a majority of society couldn't put together an original thought or think for themselves if their lives depended on it. Without the news, Facebook, TikTok, or some of their whitewashed bullshit, most people wouldn't have a word to utter. They're these empty tombs with nothing but death in them, and they're painted on the outside with fresh new colors to prop them up as something with actual substance. Whitewashed bullshit. Everyone's running around in the metaphorical circle jerk, craving that 3-second release, while the intelligent people of life are making their own damn rules. They enjoy the ultimate release. Your big O face looks like a stroke victim, and their orgasmic face looks like fucking life. And I started thinking about this form of slavery by consent, if you will, as I started reading George Orwell's 1984. And if you're not familiar with the book, it's based on this totalitarian state. Everybody's under constant surveillance, and the thought police monitor any thought crimes. You can't love, you can't think, and history is actually rewritten daily. So that, of course, the elites always look good and right and powerful and proper. And even though that is scarily beginning to resemble America, that's not what nudged me in the direction of this video. It was the description of the proles, or an apolitical class of people. They have no interest in politics or any reason to be compelled to form an intelligent thought for that matter. They absolutely have no desire to think for themselves. Instead, they choose to follow the dramas of life. Soap operas, sports, reality TV if you included the present times. These proles need no coercion to be distracted. In fact, they love being distracted, and if by chance their distractions were taken away, well, hell, there would be riots and chaos in the streets. Imagine the uproar if Facebook, TikTok, and Netflix were suddenly banned. I can hear it now. By God, what the hell am I supposed to do with my life? I don't know, Karen. Maybe go outside and fucking live for once. And again, I'm not suggesting that all distractions were implemented for the very cause of distracting you from the behind-the-scenes going-ons of the elites or governments or some secret fucking pirate society. But I am saying for damn sure they're being used and manipulated by those that know how to play the game. Because let's face it, if the majority ever came unglued from the TV and the porn, the illusions, and all the other bullshit, and then started forming some intelligent thoughts on top of that, well, fuck. The world would be a completely different place. Unfortunately, that probably never going to happen. But it can happen for you. You can become savvy to the going-ons of the game. And in doing so, you begin to make your own rules, and life doesn't become a consent to slavery. It becomes an adventure. An adventure of what the hell can I create by understanding this game. So by saying fuck the rules, I'm not implying you become some raving lunatic that robs banks. I'm simply saying start playing the game. Make your own rules and fuck anybody that sells you slavery. Love and respect. You will hear from me next episode.